The students at Trinity who are making the impact on our community, there's a really special uniqueness about the Trinity students. They possess a desire to give back, to make others better, and as a result, the community benefits from them giving back, and even more, the students benefit from their giving back spirit and approach.
Coming into Trinity, I didn't really know what I was still trying to put together life as any young person is trying to do. My parents had not had an education, and I just really I knew that I needed to get an education. My hope was to really find some direction. I really had not had it together at that point, right? And just really trying to piece together who I was. So at Trinity, they have this program called the Service Learning Practicum, where students are given the opportunity to work in the community. So every day we walk down to the local middle school and hang out with kids, and just really try to be a good role model for them in teaching life skills. And I try to be the best example I could be for middle school kids, high school kids. Being a leader in the community gives you the opportunity to touch so many lives in ways that otherwise may not have been touched, may not have been affected. I'm a doctorate of psychology student at George Fox University. The Service Learning Practicum really helped me to develop a direction for the rest of my life. And my hope is to change whatever community that I'm involved in, whether I'm in the Everett community or whether I'm back at home in Tacoma. I want to do my best to affect the community in a way that makes a lasting change.
This is my bench, as I call it. It's where I sit and spend most of my time talking to homeless people. I met a homeless man named Nick, and he would always tell me stories about his guitar and how he played in a band and how he now wanted to serve the Lord with his guitar. Together we went to the local pawn shop and he picked me out a guitar. We would have guitar lessons, and so I now know how to play the guitar decently. It seemed like something that was so small at first, but there was definitely something growing in the community by doing that. Other homeless people would come and listen and watch and just kind of hang out around us. This bench is in the center of the community where I can reach everyone around. That's very similar to the location of Trinity, where they're also right in the heart of the city. They're also in the perfect place to go out and reach many of the people around. Trinity being in Everett is very important. Trinity will be growing leaders that are able to come out into Everett, and everybody has a different passion, and each person can go out and help in the area that they're passionate about.
Everything about Trinity radiates community, radiates you're like family to me. And I care about your development as a person. That community mentality ripples out into community, as I was kind of affected by it, and I went to the YMCA and tried to do the same thing and create that same type of ripple that Trinity created in me. You can imagine all the students who were part of that service learning program had the opportunity to get out in their different areas and also create this ripple. And you probably imagine that makes some pretty impactful change.
I haven't been able to define why these students have these qualities or what created it. I believe it happens with the leadership there, it happens with the staff members at Trinity, it happens in day-to-day interactions, and I just gotta believe that it's happening because that's the culture of that school. It is definitely embedded in the culture in that college. Well, I have this vision of in 10 years that Trinity students are all over the city, and they have this amazing reputation because of what the students bring to our schools and to local businesses.
I was able to get the Act 6 scholarship, which paid for a majority of my education.
I did struggle financially at one point, and it was the scholarship fund that Trinity had that was able to lessen the financial burdens.
There, in my mind, is nothing better than donating to a scholarship fund, and especially at Trinity, because it serves our local students and other students who are coming in. I believe it provides a future for someone that they can sustain.